Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I thought I'd make another Bobby video. So it's 1966. It's Bobby Eat Your Soul Fischer against Jacek from Poland, I believe. In a way, Bobby starts off with e4. We get c5. The Sicilian defense obviously just discouraging d4. Here Bobby goes knight to f3. Get d6 with the idea to bring out the knight and just stop the pawn. And in this position we get the open game from Bobby. We get a d4, so hitting the pawn we get takes and takes, and here in this position we get knight to f6. So simply hitting the pawn in the position, Bobby develops the knight defending the pawn, and then we get the knight off from Jacek. So a6 on the board, just controlling the central square from, or the key square from Bobby's pieces, with a6 sort of a waiting move. And then here Bobby goes bishop to c4, trying to play an active game with ideas to expand on the king side and crush the opponent with the opportunity. So here we get e6, simply just blocking off this pawn. Bobby says, okay, I'll drop the bishop back, and then we get Jacek just connecting his knights with knight b to d7. Bobby immediately goes then f4 in the position, so now it's fighting for the e5 square. We get knight to c5 from Jacek, so here hitting the bishop, as well as a 2-on-1 on the e pawn. In the position, Bobby says, oh no, my pawn, with f5, so trying to open the board. And here we get knight takes on e4, so oh no, my pawn. Bobby takes, opening the center. We get f takes on e6, and then queen to h4 with check. So a very nasty check. And so what to do in the position? You've got the knight in the center of the board, the queen coming in, and Bobby just blocks. And this is obviously a pin, ladies and gentlemen, and you can see the knight is there. So Jacek played the obvious move, which is knight takes on g3. It is a mistake. Yeah, the engine actually just wanted you to take on c3, and life goes on. You still have a very bad position as white, but it could have been worse, as is the case. So we got knight takes on g3, and Bobby comes in hitting the queen. Queen drops back, so sort of a x-ray, and covering on f7, and we get this very detrimental e takes on f7 with check. So quite a nasty position, ladies and gentlemen. We get king going to d8 and king stuck in the middle. White with very active pieces, and Bobby goes after the knight with rook to g1. So Jacek drops back, and then Bobby just activating the pieces, trying to free up space on the queen side to attack with knight to d5. So he is temporarily losing control of the pawn on f7, and we get Jacek quickly eating up the pawn. And then Bobby goes in with this disastrous check once again, bishop to g5 with check, and the knight is strong as well, so we get the king moving. So a lot of king moves, and Bobby goes in with check, so it's very ugly. So one thing not to do here is to go queen to e6, because you just lose it right away. So in the position we get a bishop to e6, so just blocking the check. Bobby drops back, so now there's a very disastrous square, which is e6, which is hit by the bishop, the knight, and the queen. So in the position, Jacek just defended the bishop. Bobby calmly castles to the queen side, and we've got the rook joining the game. So very, very active play, ladies and gentlemen. The bar says +7, and in the position we then get queen to e8. Bobby goes in with check, taking the bishop with check, Jacek recaptures with knight takes on e6, and then we get queen to a4. So one possible move to play here is not to take, because it is just very disastrous. So in the position here, we actually got Jacek solidifying the knight, and then Bobby calmly plays knight takes on e6, and the opponent resigns, because what could be happening is, for instance, the queen could run, but then the knights are just coming in, and it is a very disastrous game, ladies and gentlemen. Another line which could have happened was that just playing down the line, so queen going in, but then you've got this alignment on the e file, and it's just GG's. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you also enjoyed the thumbnail. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.